From Little Kim, the Queen Bee. It's ladies' night, what? It must be Angie on the mic. The butter pea, honey, got the sugar, got the spice. Roll the L side, keep the rhymes right, yo. I just made this motherfucker up last night. And I'm the rookie on this all-star team. Me and Kim is getting cream, like Thelma and Louise, but on chrome. Never leave that Brooklyn shit alone. So if you say it's on, then it's on. Bang this in your whips, that them cold roadie with the chips in the wrist. Here's a French kiss. I dismiss all you chicks. Spit 6 from the 4th, 5th, make it dance. Ow! I stay focused and the dope is like a penny with the hole in it.
Hello and welcome to the program Ladies Night. My name is Ameze Obaisiagwan. It's a delight to have you join us on the show today. And by us, I mean all three of us in the studio today. I'm talking about the ever-glowing C. White and, of course, Mama P. I'm not going to dilly-dally too much today. We have a lot to talk about. Now, on the show, we're going to be looking at stalking. Have you ever been stalked? Have you been a stalker before? We're going to talk about every aspect of it and how we can overcome being stalked if it's possible. I'm going to start off with Mama P. I know we all know the meaning of stalking, but I want you to tell me how you see it. How do you view it?
Okay, good evening, everybody. Empress is the evergreen right now because I don't know what's happening here.
Are you trying to make me feel bad?
No, I'm not.
You guys always have this. Let me not talk.
Yeah, but it's alright. Stalking, I see stalking as an unwanted attention. That's just a layman's language for everybody to understand. Unwanted attention directed towards someone. You understand? That's just what is stalking. You don't want this person giving you the attention they are giving to you, and they are giving it to you. So let's just tag it as unwanted attention, constant harassment, you know, to get someone's attention. That's stalking. That's how I see stalking.
Okay. How about you, Sir White?
Let me say in one word, unnecessary disturbance. You just
what if the person is not disturbing you literally? Like, for instance, the person is just going through your social media account, your posts, your likes, your comments, everything about you. They're just following you up. They're not actually posing any serious threat. Do you call that stalking?
Yes, that's stalking. Okay. So it falls in. There are different types of stalking. Oh, you have something to say?
No, you've already started out.
There are different types
Still here
of stalking.
Together.
You understand? That's cyber stalking. They have we have different types of stalkers. We have lost stalkers. If you go online, you see
that would be under lovers, because
no, we have the love scorned. We have the lost. We have domestic, which I'm going to explain if given the chance. We have the psychologist was trying to recommend one, vengeful stalkers.
Yeah.
You understand? So there are different types of stalking. There are some that don't pose direct threats to you. And if you feel uncomfortable, you don't really see the need to complain rather than keep blocking them off. Why there are some that poses threats to you, especially those that have appeared to you, and then you now see them on your social media accounts, like what you're saying now, then you feel threatened. But the ones that you just see there, you just see them as losers, let me tag it like that. That's how most of us see them. So those ones that don't pose threats, you see, most times you just overlook. They're stalkers too.
Yeah. You know, someone actually said something one day that I can't have you as a friend for 1 year and you view my status without even saying hello, hi. And I tried to imagine what kind of people those people are. Should I also tag them as stalkers or monitoring agents and all that? Because, but I'll call them stalkers.
Well, it depends.
They're actually stalking your status. They are saying how they're just there.
Agree with that.
No, I don't want to call them monitoring agents.
There are some who would actually do that. It depends on your intention. If the intention of the person is just to monitor you, yes. But if I really don't care about what you're posting, I just see it, okay. Scroll ahead.
But I've actually experienced something like stalking. You know.
I don't think there's anyone who said they've not experienced it. Probably you may not know that someone was stalking you, but there's
definitely you will know.
No, you might not know.
Okay, you might not know if you don't really give attention to it. But if someone is actually inconveniencing you, that person's presence is not, you're not comfortable, you don't even want to see that person. Even when you're giving the person the attitude of, you know, I am not comfortable with your presence, and the person seems not to understand, it's a kind of, it's a sign of the person is actually stalking you and you're not comfortable with the person, so you don't really know how to tell that person. But stalking is something you wouldn't like to experience because it's quite annoying. You get not to flow with the person. Whatever the person says pisses you off. Whatever the person do pisses you off. You will never be comfortable with that person. You know, especially when you get to be like, okay, give me this, give me that, give me this, give me that, give me that. And you don't even, on your own path, do anything. But,
you know, when I said sometimes you may not know that you're being stalked, there are some people who are silent. They don't actually let you see them spying on you. They don't let you know indirectly that they are watching every step that you take, watching everything that you do. You may not know. The person might just be doing it and you're just oblivious to the fact that someone is actually on your back, on your neck, on your status. Everywhere you are, they are checking out everything. You may not know. You may just be innocent. And I feel those are the ones that, to an extent, it depends on why. Like Mama P made mention of vengeance, and as well as love. There are some people who, okay, I dated someone, for instance, and I don't want to be with the person again. I break off that relationship, and then the person starts checking my status. Is she in any relationship yet? Is she doing this? That kind of thing. You may not even know that the person is actually.
I've had experience of this particular one you're saying. The guy practically follows me everywhere. Let me just say everywhere, but not physically. On social media handle, he's there. Facebook, WhatsApp status, Instagram. In fact, how many am I going to mention? So, we don't chat, we don't talk to each other, but he's just monitoring me. If I post something on my status, he will be the first person to view it. And I was like, should I ask him why he's doing this? He wouldn't talk, but we know we have our numbers and we can actually see our status. But we don't talk. So on one fateful day like that, he opened up his mouth to tell me that. Okay, I posted something on status and I was like, ask me any question and I will answer you. So he now asked me, who is your boyfriend? And I smiled. I said, why asking? I didn't really give him the direct answer he needed to know. So he now said, okay, this is the reason why I've been following you everywhere. And I've not really sensed anything that seems like you have a boyfriend. You don't advertise a boyfriend. So now I want to be your boyfriend. I was like, for real, oh, if it is for that one, I have a boyfriend. You understand? So that particular one, he was actually stalking my status and my social media handle, and I wasn't really comfortable with it until he made his intention known and the reason why he was actually doing that. You understand? But I believe if it is someone I am not comfortable with, though, I know I wasn't comfortable with him viewing my status and all that, but
You left him because...
I just left him because...
You left him because he didn't
pose any threats, yes.
You understand? There are some that you know poses threats to you. Those are the ones vulgar you can block out. Domestic stalking, like when I read about it, is about probably separated partners. And then one cannot get over each other, and then hence stalking. You get the way you feel about him viewing your status is not the same way you feel about an ex viewing your status like that. Like, we are done, so why you... That's when you feel that sense of stalking. Do you know the real sense of stalking? You know, sometimes we confuse admiration. You have a mentor you look up to. I have a mentor I follow everywhere on Instagram, on Facebook. I want to see the way they talk. I want to see the way they think. I want to see what they are posting. Do you understand? I won't really characterize myself as a stalker because I know he wants fans. This person even wants me as a fan. And if I express my displeasure or whatever he does, he's going to try to caution himself because I'm a fan. Fans are not stalkers.
Well, stalking is for the wrong reasons.
So
there's
stalking,
a difference between stalking
so stalking is for the wrong reasons. Now let's talk about lost stalkers, probably in the workplace, and a particular staff is just drooling all over you. Now, most of these stalkers won't even tell you.
They won't.
You understand? You don't, sorry, I don't know if I'm supposed to use the word masturbate online, on air, but you see some, they can even do that with your picture. It's a psychological
they begin to imagine
dementia,
things.
like it's bad, they imagine things. It's called erotomania. Stalking is most times born out of erotomania. That's delusion of love. They feel you love them too.
That's love.
That's
No,
as in, they
that's
feel.
totally
No,
love.
you
It
don't
can't
know. They feel you love them too. Do you understand?
But that's only if I'm talking with you.
No. Do you know
Yeah,
that
I
a
can't love
stalker,
you
a
when I
stalker
don't-
that is obsessed with you, hello from you in the morning,
Makes him
that
feel
you
what I'm
give
saying.
to-
That's if you're communicating with
no,
the person.
I mean, you don't even know right now that your gate man is obsessed. I'm trying to put.
Okay, I think
the
I
real-
understand
see,
what you're
I'm
saying.
trying
You're
to put
just
the real picture
admiring
that
this
you are
person.
just. They are just there. They are okay. Let me not use someone even that close as a gate man. Do you understand? Because you see the signs. Someone is just. You just pass the street and he knows
He's
you
already
pass
dripping.
by 8 o'clock to work, and he knows you are jovial enough to say hello. What he looks up to the whole day is just that good morning, hello, and he's already told everybody around him, most times the ones that can talk,
Yeah.
that this person likes him, and you might not have ever
You
even
wouldn't even
noticed
imagine.
him.
Those
Yeah.
are the ones who have psychological problems.
You understand?
Yeah.
So most stalkers
So you talk
have
those ones as psychological problems.
They have psychological problems. There's
Mo-
nothing else
most
you want to say.
stalkers have psychological problems.
But
They live in your
I
shadow.
want to say
You don't even know
something
you are,
about-
they are there sometimes.
So for those people who just see your picture and they begin to masturbate, just like you said, they don't really talk to you.
Yes.
They just see your picture. Like, okay, let's take for instance, now you guys are friends on social media handles, and
Yes.
he just sees the picture, he begins to imagine things and actually masturbate with your picture.
Yeah, it happens. We have record of the person who went to LGTV
Yeah.
and then was crying over Omotola's picture that that's his wife. Now, it was serious. It was on social media.
Yeah.
He kept insisting that that's his wife.
Even
Do you
without the lady
understand?
knowing.
Even without the lady knowing, it was everywhere. Do you understand? There are some persons who are obsessed with particular figures till it becomes an obvious problem. Do you understand? I think, and that's the essence of these conversation we're having here, of this show.
Yeah.
We're not just talking to those who are being stalked, we're talking to those who are stalking people. You need to check yourself, like, why am I always in this person? You know you're not in good terms with this person. This person has blocked
don't
you.
have
You
to
have,
follow.
have to use your friend's phone
To
to view their
view- yeah,
status.
exactly.
You are obsessed. You are stalking that person. That person does not even know.
All right, Mama P, before you start attacking people, you are obsessed. You are this. You have you
I've
ever
not ever stalked anybody.
Try to think
Ever.
hard.
I have not ever stalked anybody.
Someone who broke your heart and you
No,
wanted
I have
to just
not.
check.
No, I
Just
have
check.
not stalked
I don't mean
anybody.
continuously, even if it's
But
just
to
one.
an
Except
essence.
I'm going to fall. Except you. Let me give you this case scenario. I had a long-time lover when I was younger, and he was really my friend. Then, you know, we still had culture, nothing intimate, but I knew I felt something for him. And recently, a conversation popped up between me and a friend. I'm like, and then I saw this person. I'm talking about my guy there now.
Yeah.
And that joy, that excitement is still there.
It's still
You
there.
understand? I remember he's the reason I got into school. He's so intelligent. He was my private tutor. My mom and my dad didn't even know. There was nothing. It was just,
Between you and
there was a
him.
bond. Now, if I hadn't cautioned myself, I'd be stalking him right now. I'm like, please, what's the sister's name on Facebook? They gave me the sister name. I checked it from there. I checked different.
You're a stalker.
I wasn't
Thank you
stalking.
very much. Next person.
Allow me be true. Do you understand? Allow me be true. Let me air my view.
I've already
Allow
gotten
me be
what I
true.
want
No,
to hear.
see. I checked the sister. I checked. I saw he was on Facebook. He wasn't active. Do you understand? I'm like, oh, I dropped a message. Hi, it's been long. If you see this, reach out to me. And that was it. I cautioned myself not to go back to his Facebook. If he has replied, I don't even know. Those that know me know I'm not active on Facebook. And that was it. I was matured enough now to caution my emotions. Because if I had gone beyond that, maybe now chatting his sister, maybe now dropping messages, maybe now checking
Trying
every
to
day. I'm
follow
too
up
busy for
everywhere.
that. Yeah, I like him, but I caution myself. It's difficult.
Yeah,
But
it's
I
actually
caution
difficult.
myself.
But that's why we talk about
You made an
self-control. You
attempt.
own yourself.
So you were
No, it's
there
just
already.
an attempt to reach out. If you want
Attempt.
that means if
You
want to-
ha- you
But she
have
said
to
she
send it-
cautioned her.
Yeah,
no,
that's-
that
I'm
says
not
she
denying that
they
fact.
need to know what real stalking is. You know that the
So
emotions
now we
will
have
come
real
up.
stalking and fake
No,
stalking.
no,
No,
come
no.
on. Someone was trying to admire her because they want to ask her out. She could have been married to that person right now if she wasn't in a relationship.
Yeah.
She could have said yes.
She actually wasn't in a relationship. She just liked him.
Oh God, the
You
first one
say
it
that
sounded
on
like
air.
that.
Because that's what it sounded like. Because she said, Okay, if it's that one, then that means yes, I have a boyfriend. Which means you
No.
don't have a
That
boyfriend.
wasn't what I said.
That's not what you said.
No, I actually answered him, but
See what? They just
No, I
People
heard
are
you.
going to shoot
I'm a
their
very good
shot.
listener. I heard you clearly. All right, see, White, have you ever stalked anybody?
well, I can't even say yes because I don't. Nobody has ever told me that I have, and with the little ones,
Nobody has to tell you, you know.
You
no,
know.
but for me, I don't really think I have actually stalked someone. But sometimes when I begin to go close, disturb you, always be there, I have nobody to talk to rather than talking to myself. I'll be like, I think I'm becoming too with this person. I'm everywhere. Let me just pull back a bit so that he or she can actually miss my presence. Let me not always make my presence felt at all time. I'm always there. I want to check up on him. I want to talk to him. I want to do this. No, I like when people miss me, though. So that, you know, but I can't really say that I have actually stalked someone to the extent that he will not want to see me again.
Empress sounds like she'll stalk someone.
I'm not.
No,
gonna deny
probably
that
she's
fact.
she's looking at me. She said, Caroline, you stalked me.
No,
I like.
Let me toe the same line as Mama P. Since you said it was attempt, so I attempted. So we're all equal now.
But for C White, I don't think she has attempted.
You might not know. That's the funny
might not
thing.
know.
I just
Like
don't want to
said,
say.
it's
I don't want to
psychological
toe the same
problem.
line. Since
You may
you
not
decided
know.
to toe the same line with Mama P, C White just want to be on her own. I have not stalked anybody, and
Me
that is
too,
it.
please.
Whatever. I'm not going to pretend that I haven't. I have. Yes. Now, can we go ahead and answer this? If you find yourself in a situation where someone is stalking you, now this is someone you've already known that this person is actually stalking you. You know. What do you do? Especially when it becomes a threat to you.
When it becomes a threat to me, I have no choice than to call the person to order.
How are you going to do
fine.
that?
I know it might not really be easy considering the kind of person the person is to you or the closeness you guys have really attained before the stalking aspect came up. Now, I believe communication matters a lot. You always communicate with the person, but try to send those signals, those messages across to him with body language that I don't need you anymore. You might not really do it in a way to piss him off or piss her off or probably make her feel bad. But you can just try to engage yourself with activities all the time that will make you feel like, I'm not available for you. I won't be there for you. Those little time I give you, I won't be able to give it to you anymore. Something bigger than that or something else is actually taking my time now that I want to give my attention to. So I won't rub it on your face that this is it. So that I don't offend you, because whatever you try to do sometimes, always feel if you're the person. Always consider other people's feelings and emotion so that you don't just make him or her regret her actions ever coming close to you. So the best thing I think I can actually do for myself is get myself involved with activities that I might not really want to do, like give myself double work. Just to tell the person that I'm busy now, especially when I know I can actually do that. So,
okay. Now, research actually shows that the farther away you push someone who is stalking you or spying on you, the more likely they are to want to come closer to you. You push them 1 inch, they come back like 7 inches closer.
some people are
So
like that.
how do you deal with someone who, despite all the signals you've sent
Okay.
to let them know that whatever you want with me, I don't want it with you?
Then I have no choice than to be blunt. I have to be open.
Okay.
Then I'll just tell you to your face, guy or babe, I can't take you anymore. You're becoming something else. I can't accommodate you anymore. If you become a problem to me, no matter how hard I try to give you the signs and signals and all that, and you just pay deaf ear, like you give me blind eyes that you're not seeing all of this, your concern is just to keep coming close to me. I have no choice. And so be open. I can't continue to die in silence just to make you happy. I have to save myself from those stress, emotional stress, thinking and looking out to how to strategize and say, God, what will I do? What will I do to this girl for her to stop coming close to me? Or what will I tell this guy so that he stops disturbing me? Instead of going through all those thinking time, I tell you to your face, this is it, and save myself the stress.
All right, Mama P, if the person becomes violent after you tell them to their face, just like C. White says, what do you do?
Okay, from our Constitution, Section 17, stalking is a crime. You understand? Stalking is a crime. There are things to do when you feel stalking has become a threat. Me personally, if you stalk me and I don't feel threatened, I'll either just block you off. I easily get irritated at people choking me. People know me as a fun person, but the inner thing they don't know about me is I'm an introvert. Somehow I can stay indoors all day. I like my space. And when you don't give me, I lie to people to save my space. I'm not at home, I'm not this, I'm in a meeting, I'll call you back. Something should just give me my space. I can stay and not pick calls for 1 month. Just drop me a message. I'll respond when I can. Do you understand? So a stalker, a stalker would get tired sometimes. Although yes, stalkers feel challenged. When you try to push them, they feel it's a challenge. They should come further. I'll tell you point blank. I told someone, I said I don't like someone coming out close to me like this. I don't like when you're talking to me and you're touching me. There's certain things I don't like. It irritates me, except to have some level of closeness. Do you understand? So if I put it out to you like that and you become violent, yeah, I've had someone tell me, okay, you want me the one to talk to like this. I don't understand. That you should not come close to me.
Is it by
You are telling me, okay, I will arrest you. I will arrest you. Like, I will arrest you. I will call community on your head. People help me, oh. Do you understand? I will arrest you. And if you're out there, you feel you are being stalked and it's becoming violent and X is disturbing you, is choking you, you are becoming scared, first of all, tell your family members. Peradventure anything happened to you or you go missing, they know someone, they should report it, they have a suspect in the case. Report to your police in your division. Do you understand? The police around your vicinity. This person is stalking me. Stalking is a crime. Maybe we'll talk about the crime later.
Police now, my mind just goes to overseas. I don't know how receptive the police will be when you come and say, sir, someone is disturbing me. A person is always checking my posts, always calling me, always asking people about me. Really, I feel like the first thing they are going to ask you, did they attack you directly?
No, even in modern societies, it's noted there that cybercrime is not so taken seriously. They said a lawyer said, a psychologist said 24%, which is actually a low percentage, but that the government should look into it. Do you understand? If it's just cyber stalking, going to the police in this part of the world might be vague, like it's not real, it doesn't look real. But if this person that I've told you that you've seen around, that you've tried to stay away from or chase away from, you're walking at night, you notice he's behind you, he's not talking to you, he's not touching you, and then you see him, I've been stalked like that, liking my post on Instagram. I'm like, how did he get my Instagram account? Because my name does not reflect in my Instagram account. He's liking my, and I checked, who's this person that will just go and like 368 photos? Who does that? And I saw his name. I went to his page. He was the one. I was coming down from chemistry the other day in Life Science University of Benin. He was the one. I'm like, hey, what's up? Are you following me? He was like, no, I'm your friend. I just said, I don't understand. You're not my friend.
For crying out loud.
You put it out straight. Like, I'm paranoid right now. Don't come closer. I'm going to scream.
At least let him know on time.
Sorry, I was just trying to be
I
joking.
still feel sometimes, not for all of them, there are
Yes.
some people when you do that to them, they become withdrawn and they just forget about you.
Yes.
But there are still some who
No matter how hard
have
you try
that
to
problem.
push.
No matter how hard you
So you
push.
just try to stay away from the person so they don't hurt you, especially when you know the police is not doing anything, or you just go to the police. Do you understand? Go to the police and report. Or you just try and stay. If you know that this person is a psychologist, you get some people who don't feel Chris. And they don't finish their drug.
They just take it personal. Like,
they
I
don't
should
finish
talk to
their
me like
drug.
this.
No mistake, they know they Chris again. You don't know the person mental state. You understand?
Yeah.
Person don't meet me, tell me, say, I don't feel Chris before, but see my drug, I don't finish them.
Oh my goodness.
When it gets, if we have anything to do with alcohol and is on the table, the moment he starts drinking, I'm 10 miles away because anything can happen or spring up.
You never can tell.
So you don't know their mental capacity or what, you understand. There's a case scenario we had in somewhere, I wouldn't want to mention the institution, and then someone just went to the lady's back, broad daylight, pulled down his trouser, brought out his manhood, and was rubbing her. She was trying to check the notice board for information. And then someone, she turned back and it was happening. Now, I don't think that person is normal.
No, it's not normal.
Do you understand? The person is a student,
That's
but so they have the people that have different mental problems. So if your stalker has one,
try to.
Do you know that research showed that ladies, because they are the ones that are most being stalked, they say in a lifetime 12 to 17% of ladies get stalked, while men 4 to 7%. You understand? So the percentage of a lady being stalked in a lifetime is higher than men. They said that research shows that females are more comfortable with stalkers that they know.
Exactly.
Than stalkers that they don't know.
Yeah, because someone you know, like they usually say,
you can actually deal with the person. You know,
Exactly.
you
know how to
understand.
handle the person
But
easily.
someone you don't know is stalking
Someone
you
you
and
don't
is
know.
following you. You begin to think otherwise. Why would this person be stalking me? Why is this person even monitoring me? Why is he following me? You want to know everything.
But can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Is there any positivity in stalking?
Yes, there is.
Sometimes
Because
there
I
is.
have a
I've seen
friend-
someone who got
Of
married
course.
to a stalker.
Yes, I have a friend.
And I think
right?
I'm going to do
no,
one.
I have a friend. I go to my Facebook
Yeah.
and I noticed that this person likes all my photos. I have so many fans. Sorry, celebrity lifestyle. So but this particular, I don't know him. You understand?
Yeah.
So I went to my message one day. I was just going. You know, Facebook message can be cumbersome and tiring.
Tiresome,
I was
you know.
just going through and I noticed his message, and I noticed that this person be sending me messages from 2012,
And you've not responded.
and I have not responded. This one I was telling you, it was around 2016, so it's been 4 years messaging morning, afternoon, night. Who does that?
People.
And I just
He strongly believes
yes,
that
and he
one
likes
day
my photos, he
you're going to
comments,
respond.
he's just there. Hello, how are you? He'll respond, you are looking fine today. I'm like, and I had felt sympathy. I had to type, hello, I see you have been trying to reach me for years. I put the years in capital
And
letter.
you're pretending as if you're not seeing them.
I'm so sorry.
You have
I'm
to be
just
sanctioned
seeing
for
it. No,
this.
I wasn't seeing it. I'm just seeing it for the
Sanctioned.
first time.
Then that means I'll go to
you
jail
understand?
because I'm the worst at that.
You understand? He was
Yeah.
like, happy birthday. Oh, my birthday just passed. He knew. He said, I tried to wish you. Oh my God, you called me on video call without my permission. You are a stalker.
Yeah.
And then he was like, can I buy you cake? With the birthday excitement and everything, my friends around, you know, pressure, peer pressure,
Yeah.
forgive me, my people. I said, of course.
You can.
And that's how
At least you
I
ask that
sent
one to the ones you have.
account number, but I sent the one that there was no money in case it's something or he wants to do something. They said, okay, at least he will send 10K and then we'll go to Fimas this evening.
Yeah.
This is your birthday, no be small thing.
Seriously.
Oh, I'm just used to you what happened, true life story.
Yeah.
And then we got an alert of 50K. Everybody sat up like, who will be this way? You know, that was it. And that was it. Since then we've been friends. You understand? We've never seen till today. He's no longer stalking me as usual. Of course, we talk once in a while. Alpha. He's not even in the country. Do you understand? But he stalked. I was scared, like, who would communicate it? I'm going to put that thing as evidence anytime I see him. Like, I have screenshots of your stalking.
You know.
So there are some I feel turn out good.
Exactly.
You get. So that's it.
But some people are just stalking you to monitor your life. They just want to know how you're doing, how you are,
Whether
if
you're better
progressing
than
or
them.
not.
Yes.
Exactly.
They just want to monitor. In fact, they are not stalkers, they are monitoring agents.
Yes.
Monitoring
And do you know some will
Yeah.
even mute their receipts on WhatsApp, so you don't know when they view your status.
Exactly.
But they wake up in the morning and type your name to see if you have posted. Why do you do that?
I
Like,
have
why do
about
you do that?
Three persons that does that.
And these
They
people,
do it to me
when
back
they
to
see
back.
you in reality, when they see you in
They
real
don't
life,
talk to you.
They don't talk to you. They act like you're just trash. But they are
They look up to
constantly-
you.
Do you know, someone was actually doing that to me without my knowing. Not until one day he commented on one of my posts. And I was like, I had to go back to that particular
Did
picture
you view?
to check
You
if he
saw
actually
nothing.
viewed. And he wasn't among the people that viewed that particular post. And I was wondering, how did this guy do this thing?
You just
Doesn't mean that he has been monitoring me all those
Of
while. He has
course.
really been viewing on my status without
Of
my
course,
knowing.
of course.
And I asked, they say, don't just bother yourself, be posting, I'm here for you. And I was like, no, you don't have to be here for me. Leave me alone, what is it? You know, I was shocked because if anyone should tell me that he was actually viewing my status,
You wouldn't know.
I would hit my hand on my chest and tell the person, you're lying, he doesn't do that because I checked the list of people that view my status.
Yes.
I don't see him among them.
They are there. They are just there. They are constant.
But we pray
Alright,
that all
alright.
stalkers will turn out to be positive.
We pray.
No, I pray. Any stalker should just like Mama P now. This guy was
Sweetheart,
actually
you're not
stalking.
God,
And
so I don't
they-
think your prayer is going
No.
to be answered.
It's going to be answered this time
We're
around.
all
Mama
different.
P,
God created each and
yours
every
paid
one
you
of us
50K,
different.
right? Please stalk me and pay me 100K. I'm okay with that. Then
Oh
after
my
that, I will
God.
delete you.
Can you imagine? At least Mama P is still talking to the person.
I don't want to talk to the person after being.
See why?
Wow.
You know, we just officially
Don't let me
announced
wish
you're
you.
single.
Eh,
So
no,
don't
no,
let them
No,
shoot
she's
you.
talking about past, not now. We're not talking about. She wasn't talking
Okay,
about
then.
now.
Not now. Oh, sorry.
You know one thing I like about the Empress now? She's already, she's
the
sounding
controversial
like,
here now.
No, she's not being
I'm not being
controversial, but she's
controversial.
sounding like someone that knows me very well, but not, don't be surprised, she knows me very well. She do. That's why whatever she's saying now about me, she's so sure
No, I'm
and she
just
knows what
as
she's
you
saying.
mean. I'm trying
No,
to be
but
a psychologist
no,
here.
you're not being a psychologist.
That's what I'm doing.
You are very
I'm
sure of
reading
what you're
between
saying.
the lines. That's
no, you know
I'm
what
not
you're
sure
saying.
what I'm saying. I'm not in your
The
heart.
Empress, you
I
are
don't
not
know.
in
You
my
can
heart.
even tell Mama P you're dating someone right now, and she will believe, but it may not be true. So you have to read in between the lines of every
But no,
statement.
with what you're saying here,
No, I'm serious. I just
good.
read between the lines. That's all.
It's
I like the
fine,
fact you're
Empress.
reading in between
You're
the lines.
Empress.
So she said something, all of you. There's something we called her last week when we were on air. Okay,
That was on radio.
On radio.
Ladies' night
Yeah,
on
Ladies'
radio.
Night. We started calling the Empress, all of you. Please, in case if you want to call her all of you.
In case you
You
want
can
to
call her.
give us something like goodies, like stuff, money, and stuff like that, please, my name is all of you. So when you give it to all of you,
It will get to every other person.
Well,
and I
it
will
might,
begin
it might
to stalk
not.
you then. I'll
Who will
begin to
stalk you?
Yes.
Go and ask the stalkers that I have how they've gone so far. Anyways, let's take our last words on the show. What's your advice to someone out there who might be facing this at this moment? Probably they are facing threats from people who are stalking them. What do they do? Especially for the ladies, because I think ladies are the ones who face this more than even the guys.
Okay.
What's your advice to them?
Okay, for me, I will advise that you try as much as possible to communicate. Communication matters a lot. You don't keep quiet. Because the moment you begin to keep quiet, you die in silence. So you tell them that this is it, this is how you feel. Or maybe if there is a particular thing this person is doing that you don't like, and you feel that's the only thing that makes you feel like this person is stalking you, talk about that part. Talk about it and see how he or she can change and stop that thing he's doing. But if this person generally is stalking you, whatever he or she does, you don't like it, or the person's presence nauseates you, you don't just feel comfortable whenever the person is there, my dear, also tell the person. That's why I keep saying communication matters a little bit. If you don't tell the person might not know. And if eventually you talk to the person about it and the person still pays deaf ear, feel like we die here, die hard, you let the person know that you are not my owner and I'm not your owner. We have not come to stay, so we will not die here. You take a walk, I take a walk. Please, I need my space, and I think your presence really pisses me off, and you're good.
Okay. Well, Mapi, how about you? Last
Okay.
words.
Yeah, see why I said it all. Just communicate, you understand? If you feel, let me be a bit realistic. If you feel someone is choking you, you get, let me use that word choking, because that's what we are used to here.
Yeah.
If you feel someone is choking you and you don't like it, you don't like that person's presence, then say it out loud to the person. Even when the person hasn't approached you directly, just try to give the person some distance. And if the person has approached you and you've tried to put the person away and the person continues, tell someone around that this person I don't like, so that there will be evidence, because you don't know the length. Even the Bible said that the heart of man is desperately wicked. You don't know the length they will go. If you feel that this person is always in your shadow, in some kind of moment, this person is there, tell your family. And if it goes into threat, like an ex who wouldn't leave you, and an ex-girlfriend who keeps beating your current girlfriend, fighting with everyone, the person is stalking you. You know, as a man, this person, it goes both ways. Go to the police. In crime, we find out that stalking, minimum of 2 years sentence, imprisonment, or a fine of 500,000 naira. You know, when they pay that kind of fine, the next time they see your name, they give you some space. So don't take it lightly. Yes.
I still have this, maybe because I watch a lot of movies.
Movies in foreign society, those are sociopaths, those are psychopaths.
My reality.
Yes, in Nigeria here, we know as things stay hard. You understand? So
They wouldn't want to pay next time.
They don't want to pay that money next time. When police don't, when
they
they don't
begin
sleep
to
for
calculate. I'm supposed
Yes,
to have used
now.
this money to stock my house.
Family members now don't involve. You know, family is the highest court in Nigeria. When I call your mama, say your pikin, they let me sleep. You understand? But just tell someone. You understand? And if you're the one stalking someone, you might like that person, but have it in your heart that this person does not like you. They don't hate you, but they don't just like you as much as you like them. Give them some space.
Like
stop
breaching space.
stalking them. If you go to someone's house and the person is telling you, oh, I was even about going out, read the red flags. And
I don't understand.
Read in between the lines. That's what I said earlier on. All right, guys. It's been awesome having you join us on the program Ladies Night today. Thank you so much. We'll be here again next time. Same station, same time for another awesome ride. My name is Ameze Obai Siagban. Have a beautiful night rest.